Good morning. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
You're pretty good. You're something reading your history of a free spirit, really. I think there was some sort of suggestions around lip syncing, and then there was a story around the cello that you weren't so keen on in your earlier days.
I think free spirit is a very comical interpretation of someone with a lot of neuroses.
Do you want to run us through the list of neuroses?
I'm just I have a running commentary going on in my brain at all times. So I think I'm just more of a cynic than a free spirit, which may explain it. For example, the cello story. The reason that I had to mime the cello during high school is because it was just too heavy to carry. I just didn't want to carry it to and from school all the time.
Seriously? So you just made it up as you went along. You've been performing under the name Watercolours.
Yeah.
Why are you changing that?
I just feel the urge to become more transparent. That sounds really pun-like.
No, but you're now putting your name out there.
Exactly. I don't feel the need to shroud myself anymore. I don't need an excuse. I really believe in what I'm doing.
So what's changed to give you that confidence, I guess?
I turned 25.
Oh, so the light went on to the magic 25 light.
Yeah, I just I've gathered a sliver of life experience, and I'm sure there's much more to come, but and I've kind of turned it into confidence.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I think sometimes you just got to say what you mean. Yeah. Most of the time.
Another sliver of experience about to be gained at the Red Bull Music Academy. You'll be in Japan. Tell us about what you're expecting.
I'm expecting to be inducted into a really nerdy club, and to me that's like the pinnacle of like a working vacation. I don't know if you ever go away to an interesting place and you feel uneasy because you are not building the language of your profession at that time. Like, I've been to New York a lot of times, but I've never really played. And I always just feel hungry to kind of not prove myself, but kind of express why I'm a valid presence. And I feel like that's why Tokyo is going to be so good for me, because it's in a really interesting environment with ample opportunity to stretch and gain knowledge and give knowledge. And I think it's going to be like swimming in a pool of just delightful musical times. It's going to be really good.
And one hopes it gives you the confidence to take on New York, because there's the old line, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. And there is something about New York, isn't there? There is something about that place.
I've always had fever dreams about it when I was a kid. I think because I was such a big fan of 90s romantic comedies.
Yeah, there's a lot said in New York City, actually.
But maybe that's also where my neuroses come from. Like, I'm secondhand New Yorker. It's like a Manhattanite at heart.
Well, you may find yourself there at some point. There are inevitably...
I literally leave tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, really? For New York?
Yes.
Literally?
Yeah.
Literally, how long are you going to be there?
A month.
Oh, lucky you.
I'm playing a showcase festival there.
That'll be fantastic.
Yeah.
And the leaves will be turning orange.
Yeah.
There will be inevitably young Kiwi female comparisons to Lorde. You okay with that?
Absolutely. I really, I'm so fervently for, like, I don't know, just standing on each other's shoulders, when you need to. And I was just saying this to someone today, like, I don't know, professional jealousy is just so invalid, because there's just so much room for creation. No one's ever going to say, no, we don't want any more content,
No.
And
you are different. And you are different. You're your own identity. You're not Lorde at all.
Yeah, and I actually feel like she's opened a lot of doors for everyone,
Well, I was going to say that, because when you go to New York, you hear Lorde's music. Totally. You hear people talking about her. Yeah. She's huge there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the last time I was there were like hand-painted posters on the brick walls. It was amazing.
All right, you're going to sing for us? What are you going to sing?
I'm going to play a song called Night Swimmer, which has just come out. You can get it on iTunes. And there's a video out too. which it's like semi-uncomfortable to watch because I'm hugging a block of ice the whole time.
Actually, I'm thinking it's probably worse to do than watch.
I would say I would fervently agree with that. For a day of hugging a block of ice, I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh, well, anything for the art, eh?
Yeah.
All right, lovely.
Good analogy.
Let's hear from you.
Say that you feel the weight of the weather now. It's riding on your back like I'm riding on you now. Say that you feel the weight, that you feel the weight, that you feel the weight. Say, do you throw them shapes to bring that weather down? Them tears mixing the downpour. Oh, I'm for a swim in the night. And it gradually grew into a light. I punctuated every stroke with a gasp right from the back of my throat. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And if you had his lungs, you could breathe more. And if you had his tongue, it would mean more. You better say it to yourself for now. You better say it to yourself. And if you had his lungs, you could breathe more. And if you had his tongue, it would mean more. You better say it to yourself for now. You better say it to yourself. I'm for a swim in the night. The water gave me somewhere to hide. I slid under its skin all alone with a gasp right from the back of my throat. Ooh, 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 ooh. Lungs, you could breathe more. And if you had his tongue, it would mean more. You better say it to yourself for now. You better say it to yourself. And if you had his lungs, you could breathe more. And if you had his tongue, it would mean more. You better say it to yourself for now. You better say it to yourself. But if you give them room to breathe, they'll breathe heavy, they will breathe heavy. Oh, you got nothing on me. Oh, if you give them room to breathe, they'll breathe heavy, they will breathe heavy. Oh, you got nothing on me except your body. Lungs, you could breathe more. And if you had his tongue, it would mean more. You better say it to yourself for now. You better say it to yourself. And if you had his lungs, you could breathe. And if you had his tongue, it would mean. You better say it to yourself for now.